Sunshine Goddess 333. How it's your girl, guys? Yes, baby. Happy Sunday. Happy Easter Sunday at that 11, guys. So hit that notification button down below, baby, so you are notified when I post my videos. Range, ritual, spiritual consultation, no job to big or small, little do it all, candle work, candle magic. I just want to go against anyone free will, okay? So hope you guys had a great Easter Sunday. So I went to church, and now I'm home, and now I'm getting ready to cook dinner. And I just kept getting this. Spirit just kept giving me this download. And then when I finally got another, like I heard someone else say a confirmation download, I was like, let's get ready to rumble. So energy to energy, if it resonates. So we're going to start with our Bible verse today. I had a really good time at church. I love going to church, okay? One who has unreliable friends soon comes to ruin. But there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother. Proverbs 18:24. Okay, so energy to energy, if it resonates. So we got the people in life that want to be in relationships and connections and want to have love and everything else. And we have the people that don't. Well, listen, neither side spectrum, whatever you fall on is fine, but don't cross it. If you don't want to be in relationships and you don't want people, then stop seeking out people. If you don't want companionship, because this category of people here, they think they can get with people and do what they want and how they please and then discard them. And then you have the people here that love these people, that they care, that they see longevity for them, but that don't mix. So if you're going to be a lover, go for the lovers. If you're going to be a players, go play games with the people that like to play games, because when you mix it, two are better than one, for they help each other succeed. Cooperation and partnership bring great rewards. Okay, two are better than one. So if you're a man and you don't want relationships, why are you seeking out women just for sex? Because what if that woman wants a relationship or a connection? Okay, so that's the energy that I was picking up. That spirit doesn't like the fact that somebody's mixing that. Okay, if you have kids and you don't want to be in a relationship, I feel like that's not showing your kids better in life, okay? Because you didn't make them by yourself. Energy to energy, if it resonates with the strength card. Strength and grace through kindness, self-confidence, and forgiveness. Stop blaming people. See, what it is I feel like that's an insecurity, saying, well, I'm going to say I don't want to be in a relationship, or I'm okay by myself, which you might be, but it also comes up as covering up an insecurity, saying, I'm afraid to be vulnerable with someone because I feel like I'm going to get hurt, okay? Because if someone's showing they're loving you, if someone's showing that they're trying to be there for you, if someone's showing you that they care, and you, on the other hand, are trying to fight that, well, then you don't need to be around people that love you. You don't need to care. Don't embrace it for your own ego, saying, yes, this person loves me. And no, don't embrace it for your own ego. Literally stay to yourself and don't seek out anyone for nothing. So you can't just say, oh, I want to be single. If you want to be single, seek out other people that want to be single. But don't seek out people that want to be in relationship or connections, because part of that is your ego's getting inflated. Your pride is, you're just filling up on this love that this person has, and you're leaving them drained and empty, okay, for the person that does want the love and life. And we're all adults. So clearly explain. Also, people that want love and want to be in relationship connections. If someone's telling you clear as day to your face, I don't want to be in a relationship, I don't want to be a connection, this isn't working for me, then that's what they don't want. You cannot stick around and love them harder to make them change their mind, okay? Because in the end, you get depleted and it's not going to work. Also, if you do want to be in a relationship connection with someone, you have to be equally yoked. You can't be here and they can't be there. No, you guys have to be aligned on a common ground so it can work, okay? So energy to energy. If it resonates, decisions, release yourself from things that which hold you back. A need to detox unnecessary worry based on a lack of self-confidence. All that's telling me, that when people say that and they act like that, is that your confidence and insecurity is tied up in validations of someone, and if you were in a relationship or a connection. Because if you're happily single, you don't need to announce that to the world every day. We know. Okay, and if you're in a relationship, you don't need to announce that to the world every day. We know too. So energy to energy, if it resonates. Yeah, some people want to love their people loud and proud, but listen, I just feel like this. Even posting people on social media doesn't mean they're not going to be embarrassment to you behind your back anyway. So don't think, oh, my person doesn't post me, they don't like. If they, would you feel better if they post you and still like did stuff behind your back. You know what I'm saying? So stop seeking validation if you are in a relationship connection from outside people, outside sources. It doesn't work. Like, nobody cares. Energy to energy. If it resonates, it resonates. All right, Spirit. So clarify this strength card, because it's like, it's just people that want love get mixed up with people that don't. And it's just a tragedy, because it just is. Spirit, clarify this strength card for me, please. Serenity, peace. I choose to feel calm and balanced and serene no matter what's going on around me. So whether you choose to be single, you have to be comfortable single in that single energy. You can't, and if you decide to change your mind, then that's when you seek out the people that want to be in relationships. But if you're single, stay dealing with people that are single. Did you ever notice that people that want to be so single, so they say men need money to deal with women, but get the woman and you'll get the money, okay? Because a woman is a queen, can make moves in your life. A woman can take $5,000 and turn into $500,000. A woman can take a house and turn into a home, okay? So yes, you may need that. But if you ever notice the guys that always don't want a relationship, it's a quality of woman that they get, because quantity is more important to them than quality. And as I've heard it from men myself, just the more women you have in your life doesn't make you more men. If they do, they start filling in places where they lack. Okay, so a man wants to spend money on women a lot, but he's not good in bed. Okay, a man might shower a woman with money, but he lacks self-esteem and self-confidence to emotionally be there for them. Okay, so yeah, we're glad you have money, and we like that you have money, because you're supposed to be a provider. God favors a man. A man who finds a man who finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor from the Lord. Like, where y'all switching this up? Okay, and then when that woman leaves your life, so does that favor. So you have to pick and choose about that you're going to stay. But get off this battleground of wanting to be single and playing in people's face that want to be in relationships and connections, because it doesn't work like that. Or the person that wants to stay single, well, the person that gets in a relationship connection, and the person that wants to stay single has a fit. I thought you want to stay single. Energy to energy. If it right. So make a decision and stick there. And don't worry about what other people say. Why do you need validation? If all your friends want to be single and you want to be in a relationship, fine. Are your friends, God forbid, are your friends the one that are going to fulfill your needs the way that your person would, your woman would, or a man would? So why do you need external validation from people to justify the life you want? Because that right there is a lack of, that's insecurity energy and lack of self-confidence. Energy, higher perspective decision. I see things from higher perspective. I realize that there are no accidents, and that we attract everything to us through cause and effect. So you get mad when you say, oh, I don't want a relationship connection, and then you deal with women and you get played, or you get used, or you get mistaken advantage, or misled, or even worse, unwanted pregnancies. Now you have 18 years of child support that you have to deal with because you want to stay single. Well, don't deal with women at all. Don't deal with men at all. Why is it that you need to use your, and I'm not talking about dating. I'm talking about people that swear they want to be single, but then again, they're still trying to be with people that want to be in relationships or connections. Like, pick a side and stay there. You cannot have it both ways anymore. Energy to energy. If it resonates, it resonates. Sexuality, sociability. What if, it's so funny, because they say the men that, they say they don't want a relationship or want woman. What if their soulmate really is a man? What if somebody really just, and again, I'm not being judgmental or biased, but if you don't know what you want in life, you'll never figure out what you want, okay? And the energy I pick up with sexuality and sociability, maybe this person doesn't know how to interact with the opposite sex. Maybe they're attracted to the opposite sex. But do what's best for you, but stop trying to cover it up and say, oh, I don't need to be in a relationship connection, because that's not the way that God led the world. God never said, look at Mary, had a baby, okay? And she was single, but she still needed to be with the dad, okay? So if you have kids too, what irks me is you don't think your kids think they should see you being loved by a man or a woman. You don't think that. You think that your kid should grow up thinking that, yes, it's okay to be alone, and yes, everyone, there are single parents, but we should teach our kids to want to have that family life. So if you continuously be in this energy, well, guess what? Generational curses, they'll continue to be that way. Energy to energy. If it resonate. I'm confident in social settings. My warm heart and easygoing nature attract friends into my life. Yes, you can start and I wish we never did it, that Trey Songz, and I wish. You see what the problem is with a lot of these people is they just jump mad fast and they go mad fast. Okay, I've been there, done that. But when you don't go fast and you take your time, you build that friendship and relationship. But even before being intimate, because before being intimate, sometimes when you're intimate with someone, those red flags look a little pink, then it turned a little burnt orange, and now they're orange, and now they kind of don't exist because you're already in with the soul tie of that person. Okay, if you believe in soul ties or whatever the case may be, but you're still connecting with that person on a different level. Because if you didn't sleep with them, the red flags, you'll say, nope, I don't know, that's not good for me, I can't deal with that, I don't want to do that. Okay, so I honor my body and embrace my sexuality. I allow myself to have pleasure and enjoyment. Maybe somebody's been sexually abused as a child and they connect that with sex. Okay, maybe they feel like, or maybe they use sex as a tool or a weapon. Don't do that. That's a weapon, because you can have children out of wedlock by trying to control someone with sexual energy. Okay, so that's that Jezebel spirit. You gotta fight it. You gotta be better than that. Energy's energy. If it resonates, and if you want to be so single, stop having sex. I just feel like or go have sex with someone that wants to be single too, but don't be mad, because 9 times out of 10, that other person, you so gun-ho and I don't want to be in a relationship connection, you're so gun-ho on that, but as soon as that person moves on, you're having a holy fit. Okay, so pick a side and stay there. Energy to energy. One who has unreliable friends soon comes to ruin, but there's a friend who sticks closer than a brother. Okay, so I just, you guys, I hope you guys get this. Energy to energy. If it resonates, nutrition. My body is my temple. I have the insight to make wise choices with my eating habits. I choose food that nourish my soul and body. Out to eat is another thing. Who cares? Listen, if you're a woman, and a lot of me and my friends, that's what we do. We always go out to eat. That's like not, I was about to cuss on Easter Sunday. That's like not a big deal. Okay. So I have guy friends that went out to eat with 100,000 times and never slept with them. So don't try to lure women in with, I want to take you out to eat. I want to wine and dine you. And then I get to have sex with you. And then I don't want a relationship. Don't do that. Because that's misleading somebody. From the moment you meet someone, say, I don't want to be in a relationship connection, and let that person choose or decide. But just know that if somebody is clearly telling you out of their mouth, sometimes the you is silent and it's really just, I don't want to be with you, meaning you as a person, which it doesn't take away from your self-worth. It doesn't take away from who you are. You may just not be equally yoked with that person. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't less validate who you are. It's just that they just don't see a relationship connection. I'm sure you see a guy that say, I don't want a relationship, I don't want to be a connection. You turn around, they're in a relationship connection with someone else. Well, I thought you didn't want to be in a relationship. Okay, so sometimes the with you part is silent for I just don't want to be with you. Okay, energy to energy. If it resonates, and you don't have to worry about that. If there are people in this world that want relationship connections, and I feel like you need to travel more towards the people that do. Sometimes people that want relationship connections, they're not your usual type. They're not people that you would really go for, but they want the same thing that you do. You are on the same page, so you got to give it at least give it a chance. At least give it a try. Energy is energy. If it resonates, it resonates. But life is too short to sit around and wait for people to make decisions how they want to deal with you. Make the decision yourself and pull yourself out of that energy and deal with somebody that wants exactly what you want. You have to be strong enough to make a decision when it comes to your life, when it comes to relationship connections, okay? Your work colleague is minding their business. Nothing to see here but people hard at work. So maybe somebody wanted to know about work, okay? Spirit, clarify some of this energy when it comes to relationships or connections. Single people versus people that want families and relationships. People still want that, okay? I still want that. People still want to be married. People still want to. They just did it in their relationship. They ran away from an abusive relationship. Be kind on the strength card. So even some people cover that up, but that been abused. I've been in an abusive relationship. I know it's like it's hard to become vulnerable with people, because what if they do the same thing? I was talking to my ex and he was talking about, you don't tell people about your feelings, because I looked at him, I said, I never did that to you. He said, I know. I said, so why did you punish me for that? If you know I never hurt you, if you know I've never done those things to you, why did you treat me like I did? And that's the thing is, people come out of relationship connections and they dump all their issues and problems on the person that was there to love them. And you don't know what you got, so it's called no, you do. You just thought you never lose it. Energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. Spirit, clarify another energy when it comes to this decision, when it comes to relationship connections. They ain't baller status. Their credit cards are maxed out, and now they're wanting to forge fake checks. So even on decisions, acting like you got all this money in the world and you don't. Stop trying to buy women for money, because then you get mad when they want to use you for money. If somebody's holding out $10 in front of you all the time, you think they're going to say no? Okay, being a provider, if you are a provider, be that. Don't fake the funk if you're not. Energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. One more, Spirit. Guilt is eating them up inside of them. They want your forgiveness. So this person, they want forgiveness by stringing you along, making you think that they want a relationship connection when they really didn't. By blaming you for their past insecurities, by blaming you for their lack of self-confidence, because self-confidence can be your toy. So their lack of self-confidence in their life, in turn, they project to the outside world that they don't want a relationship connection. No, it's their self-confidence. Energy to energy. If it resonates, it resonates. Okay, so I was going to say something so slick, but I won't. Sunshine Ass Crew, because I just feel like this generation is just terrible. Look at Passion Ignited. Somebody opened up someone's heart chakra and they just hate to admit that. Energy's energy. If it resonates, they hate to admit that. But what they do want to do is they want to move forward. If you know someone you want to be with them. What are you worried about? Your friends? So are they going to do things to you that your person would? No. Okay, two are better than one for they help each other succeed. Cooperation, and partnership bring great worth. I love guys, Sunshine Crew. Energy's energy. If it resonates, stand your ground. If you want to be in a relationship, be in a relationship. 6, 7, 8 right here. But if you don't, work on yourself and stay out of people's way that do want, or just anybody's way, period, anyone's way, period, until you figure out who you want in your life. Because what you do is God honors truth, and the moment, look, truth, deception, and spiritual strength. And the more you don't honor your truth, the more you're deceptive to you, the more you're going to be deceptive to everyone around you. So I love guys, Sunshine Crew. Be more confident. Energy to energy. If it resonates, it resonates. Okay, your relationship status doesn't define who you are in this world, because you're single till you're married. That's the government. Energy to energy. If it resonates, it resonates. All right, Spirit. You are a missing piece. The rib. Adam. God made Eve for Adam to be his helper, his helpmate. The man provides, the woman helps. Okay, so this person's even saying, you are my missing piece. I knew you were someone I want to be with all along. One more, Spirit. I was aware of my feelings for you, but I was acting on logic because they weren't confident in themselves. They weren't confident in being able to be the man or woman that they needed to be for you. And sometimes people, wait, this is sticking out. You felt special to me the day I met you. Sometimes also, if men, especially, and I read this a lot and I do a lot of research on this, if men aren't financially stable where they want to be in life, even mentally, they won't want a relationship. Well, if they tell you that the first time, you gotta believe them. I love guys, Sunshine Crew. Energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. But what I do know is God doesn't condone being alone. So if you want to be with someone, go be with someone. And if it's not the person that you want to be with because they don't want to be with you, there's other people. God will align you with the right person. Ready for love. Okay, you have been understandably guarded and scared of being hurt again, but now you took the time to heal and now you're ready to try love again. And I feel like this is an energy, this person, they're coming to grips since to the end of my reading. Maybe I do want love. I just was afraid and I lacked this self-confidence, because communication and conversations on the horizon, someone is planning to reach out. Be ready to express yourself. Be ready to tell this person what you want, what you need. No filters. Speak your piece to keep the peace inside of you. And if they don't want what you want, then it's time to move on. I love guys. Happy Easter, baby, Sunshine Crew. Keep your head up and your heart close. God, I love you guys, and I'll catch you guys on my midday mix or next read. Whatever comes first. Mwah.